Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. Welcome to July. This is going to be the July 2024 collective reading. This is going to be their intentions. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective, as well as in the pinned comments. The summer special is $35. That link is up. Thank you for all of you guys who reached out and expressed the need for a special. I have heard you. Let's go ahead and connect. The link is below, as well as all of the pertinent links that you need. Last month's playlist, as I always do. If you're interested in booking that special or purchasing anything from the wax shop, Marvelous Madame Wax Co., you could do that and so much more on my website, www.marvelousmadame.com. Let's go ahead and get into this. You know our spiel, collective reading, and let's get into this. What are their intentions for the collective? Take it as it resonates. Guys, you know how we roll. The cards that come out will kind of clue us in on the relationship status. This is what we're doing. What are their intentions for the collective? Leading with the Three of Swords. Don't like it. Leading with that. Wow. This individual, wow. They're definitely looking at the situation with you involved through a lens of hurt, betrayal, third-party energy. And it's almost as if they want you to know this. So we can't really necessarily right now focus on their intentions unless I give some background on why they're leading with a Three of Swords. You know, I don't feel that their intent toward you, collective, has anything to do with being vindictive. I think that on the contrary, all right, this is letting me know and cluing me in, sorry for this, on how this person is feeling. Three of Swords we're leading with. Heart play shows Seven of Pentacles. And then our third card shows the Eight of Pentacles. So let's unpack. Past energy is the Six of Swords. Present energy is, wow, the Five of Pentacles. I can tell you before I start breaking this down that this has a lot to do with where they were in the past versus what they're leading with are in the same energies. Three of Swords, Six of Swords. And what their intent is all wrapped into pentacles, stability, security, and commitment. Okay? So let's go ahead and unpack. First and foremost, we know that a Three of Swords really indicates, obviously, that there's been some type of heartbreak, betrayal. It could be possible third-party energy. We know it talks about grief and sorrow and trauma and loss. And it really is depicted in the image of the card, right? But their intent is they're leading and they really want to keep you at a distance. Like there's something that obviously went down between you guys. And right now, they're trying to see their way through that. They're very sad. They're heartbroken. They're going through a difficult time. And you guys, I could tell they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk to you about it yet. Okay. And right now is best to just give them space. Let them deal with their pain and what they're feeling, guys, on their own timelines. I also feel like for some of you, now I'm going to say this, and it's not going to apply to all of you. Very specific. This person is pissed off and dwelling on the past. If my intent is the Three of Swords, then that means that they may be on some vindictive type stuff. They may have vindictive thoughts. In some cases, it means that they may not be as interested in you as much as you are in them, but I don't really think that that's the case here because obviously if we're leading with Three Swords, They feel that they want you to feel the heartbreak that you made them feel. This is for some of you. Their intent right now with the rest of these cards that have come out in their intentions, it doesn't really match a vindictive energy or action because everything else is pentacles with the exception of the past. And I'm going to get to that in the Six of Swords. So I'm going to say that they're definitely dealing with vindictive thoughts. They're pissed off right now, collective, like seriously. They're still dealing with heavy emotions and struggling with life decisions. And you meant obviously a tremendous amount to them. And if they're dealing with these things, I'm also picking up on some communication issues between you guys. I do not believe that this individual has expressed themselves to you. So they hoard these feelings. They feel hurt and betrayed by you. Again, a lot of sadness and anger, and they're still hung up. They're still hung up on the past. If you are single, however, and you just met this person, I don't trust this. This means, again, like I said, if you met this person, then they could be taking their frustration out on you that somebody else did. So please beware. I told you guys that I was going to start trying to break these collective readings down into existing relationships and singles. But I'm telling you that it could manifest on either end. And that's why I said it's just vindictiveness, because it could manifest as this person being vindictive. They want to inflict the pain on you, actions or words that they felt that you inflicted upon them. All right. Now, if you are in an existing relationship with a person, this person is trying to break up, or obviously they put you in a third party situation. All right. So please watch your relationship right now. If you are in an existing relationship, this person is leading with pain. Regardless of what else is out here, this person is definitely leading with pain. And again, I'll throw this in for shits and giggles. If this is an ex, if some of you guys want to know what the ex is, what their intention is, which, why would you be interested in that? But for some of you that is, I feel like even with a Three of Swords, is intentions. If this is somebody that you walked away with because they put you in a Three of Swords, they want to reconcile. Like they still feel hurt because you walked away from them, but they put you in a third party situation. Try that on for size. This person may be intending on a clean slate, and they may feel like, yes, I know I hurt you, but I want to reconcile. I want to get past this. They still are trying to wrap their head around what happened. And they haven't taken clear 100% accountability for why and what they've done to put you in this third party situation. If this was an ex, and they would like for you guys to discuss this so they can come back and there's some reconciliatory type energy around. All right, let's move on. In the heart place, we do show a Seven of Pentacles. Now, a Seven of Pentacles is definitely in the energy of reassessing. And this individual, and this is in their heart place. So, that Seven of Pentacles indicates right now, again, I told you that although they're leading with hurt, their heart place and the other energies around them, with the exception of the past card, is really contradicting. So I feel like no matter what the situation, guys, they're still dealing with a lot of hurt. But needless to say, we know the Seven of Pentacles is about growth, and it's about patience and perseverance. So in their heart, although all four of those categories I broke down, this person still feels that, hey, Rome wasn't built in the day. And when they get logical, they're just like, okay, this is what happened between me and the collective, but maybe I didn't work hard enough. Maybe I didn't do enough. Like, what can I do? Their intentions towards you in a new type of situation, or just overall. They want to put the effort in. They have reassessed. They're looking at all of the things that they poured into this relationship. Things that they feel they poured in. Collective, you guys may not agree, but this person doesn't want to throw away what they are deeming that they built. Okay. They intend to be patient. They want to try to persevere through the hurt. They're leading with hurt, but in their heart, they really want to make this work, and they feel, as they get through that hurt every day, that this is worth it. I have to, this is going to work. Like, they're convinced that this should work. All right. If this is a single and you just met this individual, I told you that they may be trying to take the frustration out, with that Three of Swords, leading with that Three of Swords out on you. If you intend on seeing them, and maybe if you call them out on their crap, they may bring it in and decide that after spending some time with you, if they take accountability for what they may be showing you, single collectives, then it may be a sign that they're intending to really stick it in for the long haul. This person has seen something strong, like seen you as a strong individual. They've seen that, the crap that they try to pull, or maybe that they tried to pull with this ex, or wherever this frustration is coming from, that you're not the one, you're not going for it. And if you can have patience to call them out on their shit, single collectives, then this may be something, because this person really wants a commitment. They just can't get past, or they're still dealing with a recent situation. And for single collectives, they damn sure shouldn't be even dating. I'm going to tell you they shouldn't even be dating. So, I'm going to just put that out there. That's just Marv's 2 cents. This Seven of Pentacles and this Three of Swords. This is what this person hasn't been out of a relationship that long. I'm going to say from 3 to 7 months or total. Okay, that's 10 months. If this person is still in their energy and it's only been like 3 months, for single collectives, you guys might want to be like, look, I'm going to need you to go over there and get what you need to get done. And then maybe I'll still be over here waiting, because you got to deal with that. Because that, a lot of the times, people will go out rebounding. So for single collectives, although this person does have commitment on their mind, use your intuition and use your discernment here. Okay. If this is an existing relationship, again, they have good intentions here, in their heart, although there could have been some type of recent hurt. Once they get, over themselves, they're going to continue to stand up and love and really pour into you the way that they've been doing it. It could have been for you existing collectives, existing relationship collective, that you guys just went through a rough patch, or you guys were just tested, because, the honeymoon wears off. And at some point, it's like, okay, hold on. Let me, this just happened. You guys have been rocked. And it's like, okay, maybe you're realizing how strong this relationship is. They definitely got rocked by something that happened between you guys, and they recognize and appreciate your efforts. And as they come down off of this little crap that they own, when they get over themselves, existing collectives, you guys, existing relationship collective, you guys will see them renewed and back down to love you the way that they have been. They appreciate you because they have looked into this. And they realize, like, you know what? Collective has been down for me. Like, I'm a handful. This thing that I'm tripping over, I need to just get over myself. I realize that although I am hurt, collective have taken responsibility for this. I hurt them. They hurt me. I think that I need to just, we went through a little rough patch, but we cool. That's where you guys at. For those of you who want to know about your ex, again, they don't want to stay broke up. The same thing with the Three of Swords. Although They're not fully taking accountability for the fact that they caused the Three of Swords, regardless of whether it was a third party or not. That you walked away from them, but they don't believe that it's over. They don't believe that things are over, and they intend to reconcile. A second indication to me that they've poured into this and they don't want to just walk away from it, period. Okay, let's move on to the Eight of Pentacles. It's really similar. The Eight of Pentacles, really talks about commitment. Again, hard work, high standards, dedication. Now, I've already explained those. So when we're talking about their intention is to work hard for this relationship. It really kind of, the 7 and the 8 kind of coincide. Now that I have reevaluated what I have put into this relationship with collective, overall, I'm willing to work for existing relationships. I'm willing to work for new relationships. I realize that you're something worth working for. For singles, this person is intending to reserve themselves. Like if you guys went through this quick, singles, and you're still like dating this person, they don't intend to, they in it. They locked in. Put it like this. Like, whatever this Three of Swords represents, and when you held them accountable, there is something in you that they feel like that stood out. Like, wow, like, single collective ain't taking my shit. Like, listen, that's kind of sexy. Or that's a turn on. Or I admire this. And they're not superficial. They just never had anybody put it to them like that, single collective, okay? This person wants commitment. And I think a lot of time their intention is to recommit to this. I think overall for all of you, whatever section you is, they intend to get their head out their asses, excuse my language, and recommit to this if you're willing to wait. And regardless of whether you're willing to wait or not, I feel that, honestly, they're going to try regardless, because I think that a lot of you are locked in with this person, and there's nothing wrong with that. This person, singles, is definitely intending. They don't really like dating. They've seen enough that they need to see from you. All right. Existing relationships, the same thing. The intention is to continue committing to you. They've already seen, they've been tested. This relationship has been rocked. They're 10 toes down. They're staying right there. And this is just solidified to, they need to continue to. One thing I will say about existing collectives, they realize and appreciate you more. They really intend on recommitting and showing you how much they appreciate you. So you guys tell me in the comments below what this thing was. They intend on a long-term relationship. And after this existing relationship collective, you guys probably should be thinking about marriage, or they will be asking you to marry them, or what, you guys will be going to the next higher level of commitment. Maybe you guys were not living together, but you were in a serious relationship. Now, after this situation, and they done recommitted, and they digging their heels into the soil now. Now they're ready to put some seeds down. So now they're ready to have the baby. Now they're ready to give the ring. Now they're ready to, let's move in together. That's what they own with you. Those of you that care about what the X is on, I told you they are still intended for a reunion. The 7 and the 8 kind of coincides, the same thing. They're willing to change their whole life for you. I will tell you that. Now, when we talk about a 7 of Pentacles, that's one thing. I've already broke that down. But when we take the next step to the 8, a person that's in the 8 of Pentacles is not playing. They intend on a relationship with you. The breakup did not hurt them, and they are still determined. Did not just get through saying this person is 10 toes, that like no matter what situation. But for the X's, the collective X's here, listen, this person, their intention is to, all right, we're going to take this little time. I'm hurt. I may not even be taking accountability for the full 3 of Swords. I hope that they do. I'm not clarifying that, and this will not be extended. So I need for you to guys to use your intuition here. You know what this 3 of Swords is, right? I'm going to tell you This person's intentions are amazing. If this was a one card reading and I only chose the Eight of Pentacles as their intention would be to marry you, period. I'm just going to tell you, okay? So let's get into the past. Let's tie this Three of Swords back to this Six. Whatever you guys went through, and as a matter of fact, I think I may have to clarify because it's getting on my nerves, but you know, a Six of Swords is moving on, departure, leaving behind, acceptance, right? You guys broke up. There was a breakup. 6, 3, 9 months. There was a breakup, straight up, right? And I feel like this person is ready to leave the past behind with that Six of Swords. Listen, Six of Swords is recovery. Six of Swords is like getting over a low level amount of hurt. Like low level, I guess it's not really low level, but it's not devastating where they're going to be hospitalized. But the Six of Swords is like you want to get out of choppy waters. You're trying to, you know, get over the past. Some of them took a trip. Maybe you guys took a trip, went on a friend's trip. Like, let's go, let's have some fun. Whether it was a staycation, a vacation, folks came into town, you flew somewhere, there was a trip. And the intention of that trip in the past after this thing was to reinstate your energy. They probably did the same thing. All right. And for those of you who are single, this person just went through this and their version of this, they walked away from this person and now they're looking forward to the future. They made a decision to leave the past behind and fully commit to this new situation. But I want to tell you, for you singles, out of all of these, you guys are probably the ones that I am going to give a caveat to the most, because this energy, I feel that this person is ready, but the past may come knocking. Just because they're in this energy. But we're going to keep it positive, but I like to keep it real as well, okay? Now, overall, this person is ready to accept things so they can learn the lessons that they've learned. They're trying to make peace with the past. They're no longer struggling, guys, against, you know, what it was or what, and all of these things that they originally had in this Six of Swords. I mean, this Three of Swords energy. All right? For singles, it's the exact same thing. They look at you. They want a beautiful future. For existing relationships, again, they're 10 toes down. And your relationship is about to move into the next level of commitment. It's about to change. They realize that there was mistakes made on both ends. And they're ready to remedy those mistakes, period. Okay? And for those, this X story is getting better and better, right? And a lot of these collective readings, unfortunately, are about exes, but I really wanted to start breaking it down. I hope you can follow what I'm saying, because I try to be very clear and make sure that when I'm done with one, I go to the next card, and then at the end we pull it together. Okay, so I hope if you're new, you're following. When we talk about this Six of Swords from an X perspective, for the X collective or the people that are listening to this and want to know what the intentions is from an X perspective, they want to do the same thing. They want to leave the past behind. Although they could have been the one that walked away, or you walked. I definitely know you called them out on this Three of Swords. Whatever this Three of Swords represented, you were the one that initiated this breakup. They want a reconciliation. I told you that with the Seven of Pentacles. I told you that with the Eight of Pentacles. This Six of Swords in the past indicates that, you know, they really want to rekindle and leave the past behind. And it may be a little rocky for you right now and unclear, because maybe they have not made these intentions clear to you. But I'm telling you that they are ready to move on to bigger and better things with you. Okay? And I'm feeling like if you want to know where this is headed, for all four scenarios, well, three overall, I think that for the X specifically, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're headed for marriage, but they have put the past behind and they want to rebuild. The commitment is what they want to focus on with you X's, okay? if you will allow them. And although they did not take accountability for this Three of Swords, every day building up to when they do say something to you, they are building up to that. Okay. What's interesting also is, again, I told you that there's a lot of pentacles here. And the top of the deck is the 2. So now we've talked about the past. Let's talk about present. That's going to just give a little bit more energy to this Three of Swords, 7 and 8 of Swords. The 3 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles, and that's the 2. I feel like with this 2 of Pentacles that, it's about balance and, being adaptive and flexible. A lot of individuals say you're balancing more than one area of your life. This is a clear indication that some of you, as I draw this back to this 3 of Swords, you were not being prioritized correctly. Also, when you attempted to say something to this individual, instead of them making the necessary adjustments to hear what you were saying, they fault you on it. And so for some of you, you were neglected. That could have definitely caused this 3 of Swords. For others of you, it was a plain flat out third party. I think I'm going to have to clarify that because it really is driving me nuts. But I'm thinking that it could be a mixed bag. So it's like if I get another card, you know how that could go. So I feel like their intent is to prioritize you. It's as simple as that. They have been juggling more than one area of their life, guys. They have multiple things on their plate. With all of these damn pentacles here, it could be that they work a lot, that they manage people, that they are some type of entrepreneur person. Maybe they're taking care of somebody. Those pentacles represents what they are they already have this foundationally. They're not adverse to hard work. The problem is that they sucked at doing everything else and managing you, the woman or the man that they loved, right? So I'm going to say here that their intentions is to obviously is to balance things. These are the type of people that kind of takes on everything and not ask for help. They feel that if they ask someone for help, that they are appearing weak. So that is their burden. I feel like for singles, they're going to offer you a new beginning regardless. Like if this person is going to come to you with issues, okay? They're going to come to you, and I personally don't believe that you should date when things are not necessarily copacetic, but who am I kidding? Life throws you curveballs. This person from my single collectives are going to be completely transparent with you about what they are going through and why they just left a past situation. And it's going to be up to you to decide whether you want to do that, because they are coming to you fully loaded. Like, listen, this is what it is. That may turn some of you guys on. They may turn some of you guys off. They're handling some stuff right now. They're facing some problems, but they feel that they've learned the lesson of the past relationship, and they're flexible enough now to really handle this new relationship with you and the overwhelming pressure from these other issues. Now, I'm going to just put the caveat out there and tell you, remember, this person is still human. So you may encounter some of those same issues that last person, they have to recognize their pattern. And this could be a pattern for them. They could be a crash and burn type of person where they start off good and then it just goes to shit. So excuse my language, right? Moving on. For my existings, same thing. They're fighting their challenges. And it could be that this 2 of Pentacles is, again, directly linked back to this 3 of Swords. They're juggling everything. Their problems, the relationship, your needs. And this card shows in good faith they are capable of juggling everything. And they don't intend on neglecting. But again, they have to learn how to separate their problems from the relationship. And for some of you existing individuals, if they have problems external from you, like we all do, This feels like things that they are financially responsible for. Like I said and hinted at in the beginning, like some of them may be taking care of people. They may be financially obligated to a child, to a household, to a business, and they get pulled in a million different directions. And whatever this is that just rocked you, they want to let you know that they can separate the, like they can do this. That's what this Two of Pentacles mean. I may be looking like I'm tipping and I may look like I'm towing, but I'm doing this. I'm going from back and forth and juggling, but everything is important. Just bear with me. All right. And finally, last but not least, for the exes, guys, this is probably one of the things that broke you up. Like I told the other two categories. They regret that they didn't do better by you. And again, with that Seven of Pentacles in the heart, they are still invested in this. But at the same time, I think the Three of Swords, when they're leading with that pain for the exes, they know that if they walk back into your life, it's going to be the same old stuff. They know that they sucked at trying to balance things. They just completely couldn't do it, and they never asked you for help, so you didn't know what they were dealing with. I told you I feel some communication issues. They want to get back together. This card would be like, if this card was out here, I would tell you that things are getting better on their end, but they still are a little conflicted as to whether they should actually come back to you. Should I come back to, X Collective if I know that things have gotten a little bit better, but they're going to require me to stand up and do this and do that. And I failed the first time. I succumbed under the pressure. If this was the only card out here, I would say they're still undecided. But they're prioritizing getting back together. But it's not the only card out here. So in closing, for my exes, again, they're still 10 toes down. And they want to prove to you that they can prioritize you. So their intention is to recommit to this commitment, to recommit to this relationship and be better than they were the first time. Okay. I am going to just take a moment and close. And if you've lasted this long, thank you so much. And I'm going to clarify this Three of Swords. Yep. Some of you guys, they are taking care of a household. They're either paying a mortgage, taking care of a family, taking care of kids. Some of them, this is an ex-wife or an ex-spouse with this and two, Listen, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles again, and 5 of Wands. They deal with multiple individuals. 5 or more individuals, and it always causes conflict, quarrel, and a competition because these other entities that's external to you guys' relationship could not understand why you were a priority. And I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. The only individuals that can have a hard time accepting a new relationship or a relationship is either a mother, an elderly mother, or a child. So this is definitely family. And they have not been able to manage this properly. And some of you guys walked away. It could get a little bit messy, but this is where I'm going to close it out. There was no major arcana that came out on this guy, so this is anybody's game. And we're going to end it here. I think overall their intentions is to recommit to this relationship no matter what. They do not plan on letting you go. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. This concludes the reading. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. I will see you guys in the next one. If you're interested in connecting, all of the links are below. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.